Imagine a man who could see the future, a man who dreamed of giving free energy to the entire world, a man who could light up cities with invisible power, and a man who dared to challenge the greatest inventors and businessmen of his time. He was celebrated, feared, and eventually forgotten. But today, his name echoes louder than ever before. Nikola Tesla, the mysterious genius who gave us alternating current, wireless technology, and visions of inventions far ahead of his era. Yet, his life was filled with paradoxes, brilliance and madness, triumph and tragedy, fame and poverty. Who was Nikola Tesla? A misunderstood prophet of science? A rival destroyed by greed? Or perhaps a man simply born too early? This is his story. Nikola Tesla was born at midnight during a thunderstorm on July 10, 1856, in Smiljan, a small village in modern-day Croatia. According to legend, the midwife declared his birth a bad omen. "This child will be a child of darkness," she whispered. But Tesla's mother replied, "No, he will be a child of light." Tesla's family was of Serbian descent. His father, Milutin Tesla, was an Orthodox priest and writer, while his mother, Duka, though uneducated formally, possessed extraordinary inventiveness. She could craft household tools, mechanical devices, even simple electrical appliances, all from scratch. It was from his mother that Nikola inherited his astonishing imagination. From a young age, Tesla showed signs of brilliance and strangeness. He had a photographic memory, the ability to memorize entire books, and could visualize complex machines in his mind before ever building them. But he also suffered from strange visions and hallucinations, often triggered by flashes of light. These visions would both torment him and inspire his genius. Tesla studied engineering in Graz, Austria, and later in Prague. He was fascinated by electricity, then still a mysterious force. At a time when most people struggled to light a single bulb, Tesla imagined an entire world powered by invisible waves. But his education was cut short when his father died. Tesla drifted, taking odd jobs, battling illness, even gambling away his tuition money. Still, his visions persisted. He became obsessed with one idea, a new kind of electrical system, alternating current, or AC. This idea would change the world. In 1884, with only 4 cents in his pocket, a few poems and a letter of recommendation, Tesla boarded a ship to America. The letter was addressed to one man, Thomas Edison. Edison was already a household name, the Wizard of Menlo Park, famous for inventing the light bulb. Tesla admired him, but also believed Edison's direct current, DC, was flawed. A C, Tesla argued, was more efficient and could power entire cities. When Tesla presented his ideas, Edison dismissed them. "Splendid," Edison reportedly said, "but utterly impractical." Tesla and Edison would soon become bitter rivals in what history calls the War of Currents. Edison promoted direct current, reliable but limited. It couldn't travel long distances without losing power. Tesla's alternating current, backed by industrialist George Westinghouse, was different. It could be transmitted across miles using transformers. But Edison fought dirty. He launched a smear campaign against AC, calling it dangerous. He even staged public electrocutions of animals, including an elephant, to prove his point. The public was horrified, but Tesla remained determined. In 1893, at the Chicago World's Fair, Tesla and Westinghouse illuminated the entire fairground with AC power. Millions of lights, glowing brighter than ever seen before. It was a triumph. AC had won. Soon, Tesla's system was chosen to harness the power of Niagara Falls, one of the greatest engineering feats of its time. Electricity now flowed into American homes, thanks to Nikola Tesla. But Tesla was not satisfied. He had a bigger dream: wireless transmission of energy. He envisioned a world where power would be beamed across the globe, where ships could travel the seas guided by radio signals, and where every home could tap into limitless energy, free of charge. In 1898, Tesla demonstrated a remote-controlled boat in Madison Square Garden. The crowd thought it was magic, or mind control, but it was radio. Tesla had invented it, before Marconi. Soon after, with the backing of financier J.P. Morgan, Tesla began building his greatest project, Wardenclyffe Tower, a massive transmitter on Long Island designed to send wireless energy around the world. But Morgan wanted profit. When he realized Tesla's plan meant free energy for all, he withdrew funding. Without money, Wardenclyffe was abandoned. Tesla's dream collapsed. Tesla's life after Wardenclyffe spiraled into isolation. He lived in New York hotels, often leaving unpaid bills. He became eccentric, feeding pigeons in parks, claiming he communicated with them. Yet he continued inventing. He described death rays, earthquake machines, wireless communication, and even concepts resembling modern smartphones and the internet. Many dismissed him as a mad scientist, but decades later, much of what he envisioned would come true. On January 7, 1943, Nikola Tesla died alone in room 3327 of the New Yorker Hotel. He was 86 years old. The man who once lit up the world had died in darkness, penniless, and largely forgotten. After his death, the U.S. government seized many of his papers, fueling conspiracy theories about secret inventions, death rays, time machines, even contact with extraterrestrials. Today, Tesla's name has risen again. The electric car company bears his name. Scientists, inventors, and dreamers look to him as a symbol of creativity and vision. He gave us alternating current, radio, remote control, and wireless dreams that shaped the modern world. But beyond the inventions, Nikola Tesla represents something greater: the courage to dream beyond profit, beyond recognition, beyond his own time. Tesla once said, "The present is theirs, the future, for which I really worked, is mine." And indeed, the future has proven him right. He was called a genius, a madman, a prophet, but history remembers him as the man who saw the future. This was the story of Nikola Tesla. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to subscribe to Umar Chronicles, where we uncover the hidden lives of the world's greatest legends. Until next time, keep seeking the truth.